Welcome back, viewers. It's me. Today we bring you episode 7 of House of the Dragon. You don't want to miss this one. We've got secrets, betrayals, action. Let's get right into it. Our first scene is the capital, Dark Library. Lauren Wolf is reading through ancient documents in candlelight. He looks serious, determined. Candles flicker on ancient stone walls covered in carved sigils. Lauren pulls a large scroll open, revealing faded writing. He traces letters with calloused finger. His wife, Leela, stands nearby watching him. She seems concerned, maybe frustrated at what her husband is doing. Lauren suddenly stops, eyes widening. He rereads a line, then slams scroll down on table. Leela gasps, startled. Lauren runs his hand through his beard, thinking hard. He turns to Leela, urgency in his voice. Lauren says, "We need to speak with the queen." Leela looks away, troubled. Scene fades. Next, Queen Selina's room. Candles glow. Queen Selina sits on her ornate bed speaking to her brother Damon, who is dressed in black, shadowed face turned away from the light. Selina paces the room nervously, occasionally glancing over her shoulder. Damon observes her with amusement. Selina says, "Lauren suspects something is amiss. He sent word that he was coming here, but I told him I was busy. He insisted. Now he is with my father in the throne room, questioning everything." Damon smirks, enjoying her distress. Damon asks, "Are you afraid he will find the truth about Adrian?" Selina pauses, looking uneasy, then shakes her head, regaining composure. Selina says, "No, brother, I am not afraid. A mother's love is the strongest magic. Even the gods would weep to see a mother lose her child." Damon nods slowly, considering her words. Selina continues, "And so I have given Lauren the cold shoulder. He believes King Aegon is his enemy. If he digs deeper, he might find his own grave." Damon leans back, thoughtful. Damon says, "Your little lie has grown roots deep, sister. You may have convinced the realm, but I doubt the wolf can be fooled." Selina stops pacing and stares intently at Damon. Selina says, "Then we remove the wolf's teeth, brother. No more questions, no more suspicions. He becomes our greatest supporter, all while believing himself to be the hero." Damon smiles, eyes gleaming with excitement. Selina nods, a cruel smile spreading across her face. Scene fades. Meanwhile, in the great hall of the Red Keep, Loras Tyrell arrives with Olenna, Queen Regent Tyrell, both observing the court proceedings. Olenna watches as the Lords of the Trident stand before the king, questioning his legitimacy. King Aegon, however, remains unfazed by their accusations. Also present is Lord Hightower, seemingly unconcerned by the commotion caused by the trio. Now, back to our next scene, which is taking place in the north at the Ice Fortress Hall. Laren and Leela enter to find the northern lords gathered, arguing loudly. Laren looks troubled, takes a seat next to Leela. Some lords turn to stare at them. One bold lord, Lord Wyman Manderley, rises from his seat, points a finger at Lauren. Lord Manderley accuses, "You come to us now as heroes, but your house betrayed the Starks. Lauren, what say you?" Lauren stands up, calmly meets Manderley's gaze. Lauren retorts, "Our house fought alongside the Starks. My father gave his life defending Winterfell." Lord Royce interrupts. "He died protecting his daughter and her pups, not honorably in battle." Lauren stands firm, his tone unwavering. Lauren says, "I honor my father's memory every day. And if you do not trust me, you can leave the Trident and join the Lannisters." The hall erupts in anger. A lord slams his tankard down. Lauren raises his hand for silence. All eyes on him. Lauren continues, "But remember this, without the wolves at your side, the North will fall to ruin. House Stark may be gone, but as long as the wolves live, there is hope for the North." The lords look away, muttering amongst themselves. Lauren turns to his wife, Leona, and gently squeezes her hand. Lauren tells her in a low voice, "It's time we return home." Leona nods, understanding. They stand and leave the hall. As they exit, Lord Manderley calls after them, "Beware the seeds of doubt, Lauren Wolf. They may grow into a storm that drowns us all." Lauren pauses, looks back at Manderley with sadness. Lauren replies, "Doubt kills more men than any blade. Prove yourself worthy of the North, old friend, or live with your regrets when winter comes again." Lauren and Leela walk away, leaving the Lords in tense silence. The scene fades. Our next scene is set in the far lands, vast plains, wind whipping across the landscape. A war party of Dothraki ride across the grasslands, charging into battle against rival horsemen. Elena Dragon rides with them, wielding a spear. Her face is grim, determined. They fight fiercely, arrows flying, swords clashing. One young warrior hesitates, afraid to charge. Elena notices, calls out to him, urging him to fight. Elena encourages, "Do it for your blood, for your honor, for your people." The warrior takes a deep breath, steadies his mount, charges forward. Elena cheers him on. Later, after the battle, the victorious tribe gathers around a bonfire. Elena stands before them, holding high the severed head of their slain enemy chief. The tribe cheers, chanting Elena's name. A grizzled warlord addresses her, nodding in approval. He says, "Today you proved yourself in battle. The tribe respects you." Elena Dragon lowers her head in gratitude. The warlord continues, "Tomorrow, we ride to plunder new lands, raid new cities." Elena looks ahead, her eyes gleaming with anticipation and a hint of ruthlessness. Scene fades. Now our final scene is the ice wall. Battered and weary guards stumble across the frozen wasteland. Storm rages around them, biting wind chilling them to the bone. They exchange worried glances. One guard coughs, clearly ill. Another clutches a bleeding wound. One guard asks, "How much further?" The other guard replies, "Not long now. We should reach the last outpost by nightfall." Suddenly, a horn blasts in the distance, echoing across the ice. The guards freeze, listening intently. The horn sounds again, this time closer. The guard with the horn quickly radios his companions. The 4 remaining men draw their weapons, preparing to defend themselves. A giant figure emerges from the blizzard, followed by more. They are all clad in dark, menacing armor, their faces hidden behind helmeted visors. The guards stand their ground, outnumbered and outmatched. A massive battle ensues, blades clashing. One guard falls, pierced by an icy sword. Another staggers, struck by a battle axe. Their attacker roars in a guttural voice, enjoying their fear. The guard who sounded the horn struggles to his feet. Despite being wounded, he stumbles toward a raven roost nearby. With a swift kick, he sends the birds fluttering into the sky. The raven flies toward the storm, carrying with it a desperate warning. The guard collapses, succumbing to his injuries. As the night wears on, the icy figures advance relentlessly. The blizzard intensifies, swirling around the dying fire. Hundreds of icy warriors surge forward, ready to claim the crumbling wall for their own. The screen fades to black. Words appear, "The dead are coming." And that's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content. See you next time.